Jekson Lee, a kind-hearted and loving husband, had always believed in the power of grand gestures to express his affection. His latest endeavor was purchasing a luxurious villa worth $1 million for his in-laws. With excitement bubbling inside him, he anxiously awaited the moment to present the villa to Misty Arnold, his strong and independent wife. When the day finally arrived, Jekson led Misty through the grand entrance of the extravagant property. Her eyes widened in awe as she took in the opulence that surrounded her. Jekson beamed, proud of his ability to provide such an impressive gift. However, as the initial surprise settled, Misty's perceptive nature sensed something amiss. She approached Jekson, her voice tinged with concern. "Jekson, this is incredibly generous, but shouldn't our parents share it equally?" Jekson faltered for a moment, his brow furrowing. "Well, Misty, I thought it would be best if my parents had exclusive use of the villa. Your parents can't use it." His words hung heavily in the air, causing a ripple of discomfort between them. Misty took a deep breath, trying to process Jekson's unexpected statement. She looked into his eyes, her voice steady but tinged with disappointment. "Okay, if that's what you think is best. But remember, Jekson, you'll regret this decision one day." Jekson's face flushed with stubborn determination. "Never. Stay away from the villa, Misty. Let it be for my parents alone." Misty nodded, masking her true emotions behind a gentle smile. She knew the situation required careful navigation. With her intuition as her guide, she resolved to maintain her composure and observe the unfolding consequences of Jekson's actions. As the weeks passed, Misty observed Jekson's unwavering dedication to pleasing his parents. He spent countless hours with them at the lavish villa, arranging every detail to ensure their utmost comfort and enjoyment. Meanwhile, Misty immersed herself in her work and the support of her dear friend, Michelle Donovan. During their conversations, Misty confided in Michelle about the growing rift between her and Jekson. Michelle, ever the empathetic listener, offered a sympathetic ear and reassured Misty of her unwavering support. One evening, as Misty and Michelle strolled through a park, Misty couldn't contain her curiosity any longer. "Michelle, do you think Jekson's decision was influenced by someone else? It feels so out of character for him to prioritize his parents over our own." Michelle pondered the question, her expression thoughtful. "You might be onto something, Misty. Sometimes people close to us can sway our decisions, even if it goes against our better judgment. Have you noticed anyone who could have influenced Jekson?" Misty's eyes narrowed, her mind retracing recent events. Suddenly, it clicked. Dylan Scott, Jekson's best friend. They've always had a strong bond, but lately, Dylan's been subtly pushing Jekson towards prioritizing his parents. "I fear he might have taken advantage of Jekson's vulnerability." Michelle's concern mirrored Misty's. "If Dylan is manipulating Jekson, we need to confront this head-on. Let's gather evidence and confront Jekson with the truth." Misty nodded, a newfound determination glimmering in her eyes. She knew that uncovering the truth would be the only way to heal their fractured relationship and restore the trust that had been shattered. Over the next few weeks, Misty and Michelle carefully gathered evidence, documenting conversations and interactions between Jekson and Dylan. Their efforts revealed a disturbing pattern of manipulation, with Dylan subtly planting seeds of favoritism towards Jekson's parents. Armed with the evidence they needed, Misty and Michelle devised a plan to confront Jekson. They invited him to a heartfelt meeting at their favorite cafe, a place where they had shared countless memories together. Jekson arrived at the cafe, a mix of confusion and curiosity etched on his face. Misty and Michelle greeted him with warm smiles, but their eyes carried a serious undertone. As they settled into a secluded corner, Misty took a deep breath, preparing herself for the difficult conversation ahead. "Jekson, we need to talk," Misty began, her voice firm but tinged with sadness. "We've discovered something troubling regarding your decision about the villa." Jekson's brows furrowed, his gaze shifting between Misty and Michelle. "What are you talking about? What did you find?" Michelle chimed in, her voice gentle yet assertive. "We've noticed a pattern, Jekson. Dylan has been subtly influencing your choices, particularly regarding the villa and favoring your parents over Misty's. We have evidence that suggests he's been manipulating you." Jekson's eyes widened in disbelief. "No, that can't be true. Dylan is my best friend. He would never betray me like that." Misty reached out, her hand resting on Jekson's. "Jekson, we understand that this might be hard to accept, but the evidence is clear, and we want you to see the truth for yourself. We care about you and our relationship too much to let this deception continue." With a mix of skepticism and curiosity, Jekson agreed to review the evidence. Misty and Michelle presented the collected conversations, highlighting instances where Dylan had subtly planted ideas and influenced Jekson's decision-making. As Jekson absorbed the weight of the evidence, his face contorted with a whirlwind of emotions. He felt a sense of betrayal, both from Dylan and from his own vulnerability to manipulation. Deep down, he knew Misty and Michelle were speaking the truth. Finally, Jekson broke the silence, his voice laced with regret. I can't believe I let this happen. Misty, Michelle, I'm so sorry for what I've put you through. I didn't realize the consequences of my actions and the pain I've caused." Misty's eyes glistened with a mixture of relief and compassion. "Jekson, we understand that Dylan played a role in this, but we also need to address the choices you made. Trust is fragile, but it can be rebuilt with genuine remorse and change. Are you willing to rebuild our relationship on a foundation of honesty and trust?" Jekson nodded, tears welling in his eyes. "Yes, Misty, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. I want us to be partners in every decision, respecting and valuing each other's opinions. I will make amends, starting with confronting Dylan and ending our friendship." Misty squeezed Jekson's hand, a glimmer of hope returning to her eyes. "Thank you, Jekson. We have a long journey ahead of us, but together we can overcome this betrayal and rebuild what we once had." With a renewed sense of purpose, Jekson, Misty, and Michelle embarked on the challenging task of confronting Dylan. They arranged a meeting at a neutral location, a quiet cafe on the outskirts of town. As Dylan arrived, his usual confident demeanor faltered upon seeing the stern expressions on the faces of his once close friends. Sensing the gravity of the situation, he cautiously approached their table. Misty's voice was firm, yet tinged with disappointment. "Dylan, we know what you've been doing. We have evidence that proves your manipulation and betrayal." Dylan's face paled, a flicker of panic crossing his eyes. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never betray Jekson." Michelle chimed in, her voice steady. "Dylan, we've seen the messages, heard the conversations. You've been subtly pushing Jekson to prioritize his parents and exclude Misty's. Your actions have caused immense pain and damaged their relationship." Dylan's composure wavered, his facade of innocence crumbling. I just wanted what was best for Jekson and his parents. I thought I was helping." Misty's voice softened, tinged with sadness. "Dylan, you may have believed you were acting in Jekson's best interest, but true friendship doesn't manipulate or divide, it uplifts and supports. What you did was a betrayal of trust." Jekson, who had been silent until now, spoke up, his voice filled with resolve. "Dylan, our friendship ends here. I can't trust someone who manipulates and disregards the feelings of those they claim to care about. Leave and never contact me again." Dylan's face crumpled, a mixture of regret and remorse evident in his eyes. He nodded, a silent acknowledgement of the consequences he faced. With a heavy heart, he turned and left the cafe, severing the ties of a once close friendship. As the door closed behind Dylan, a weight seemed to lift from the shoulders of Jekson, Misty, and Michelle. The air felt lighter, as if a chapter had finally come to a close. Misty turned to Jekson, her eyes softening. "Jekson, we've taken the first steps towards healing, but rebuilding trust will take time, effort, and open communication. Are you willing to work together to mend what's been broken?" Jekson nodded, his voice filled with sincerity. "Misty, I will do whatever it takes to regain your trust and rebuild our relationship. I've learned the importance of considering your feelings and opinions in every decision we make. Together, we can overcome this." With a renewed sense of commitment, Misty and Jekson left the cafe hand in hand, ready to face the challenges ahead. They knew that healing would take time, but they were determined to restore their love and rebuild the foundation of their marriage. In the aftermath of the confrontation with Dylan, Misty and Jekson focused on rebuilding their relationship. They engaged in open and honest conversations, addressing the wounds that had been inflicted and working through their emotions. With each passing day, trust began to mend, and a newfound appreciation for one another blossomed. Jekson made it his priority to involve Misty in every decision, seeking her input and valuing her perspective. Their love grew stronger as they navigated the aftermath of betrayal together. Meanwhile, Michelle provided unwavering support, serving as a pillar of strength for Misty during this challenging period. Together, they discovered the healing power of friendship and the importance of surrounding themselves with genuine, trustworthy individuals. As Misty and Jekson's relationship flourished, a shared dream emerged, a dream of a new beginning, free from the shadows of betrayal. They decided to embark on a journey to create a joint project, a foundation aimed at supporting couples who had experienced similar trials. They poured their hearts and resources into building a safe haven, a retreat nestled amidst nature's tranquility, offering counseling, workshops, and a sanctuary for couples seeking healing and restoration. It would serve as a testament to their resilience and a beacon of hope for others. The project flourished, attracting couples from all walks of life, each with their own stories of struggle and heartbreak. Misty and Jekson's experiences lent them a unique understanding and empathy, allowing them to provide guidance and support to those in need. As time passed, news of their foundation spread, catching the attention of media outlets. They were invited to share their story, a tale of love, betrayal, and redemption, inspiring countless others to confront their own challenges with courage and forgiveness. Misty and Jekson's journey had come full circle. The pain they once endured had transformed into a powerful catalyst for change and healing. Together, they had overcome the darkest moments and emerged stronger, their love standing tall in the face of adversity. Their villa, once tainted by the betrayal, became a symbol of resilience and hope. It served as a reminder that true love could conquer even the deepest wounds, and that with dedication and forgiveness, the past need not define the future. As they stood hand in hand, witnessing the lives they had touched through their foundation, Misty whispered to Jekson, "We've come a long way, haven't we?" Jekson smiled, his eyes shimmering with pride and love. "Yes, Misty. We've weathered the storm, and now we stand stronger than ever. Our love story is a testament to the power of forgiveness and the unwavering bond between us." And together they looked toward the horizon, ready to embrace the countless chapters of their future, a future filled with love, growth, and the profound beauty of a love story redeemed. As Misty and Jekson continued to make a positive impact through their foundation, their love story reached the ears of influential figures within the philanthropic community. Impressed by their dedication and the transformative power of their work, they received invitations to collaborate with renowned organizations focused on relationship counseling and support. Their foundation expanded, acquiring more resources and reaching even greater heights. With increased funding, they were able to establish satellite centers in different cities, providing access to their services to couples across the country. Through their foundation, Misty and Jekson encountered couples from all walks of life, each with their own unique struggles. They guided them with empathy, drawing from their personal experiences and the wisdom they had gained. Misty's strength and resilience inspired those who felt broken, while Jekson's vulnerability and determination resonated with individuals searching for redemption. Their love story became a beacon of hope, encouraging couples to confront their own challenges and embrace the transformative power of forgiveness. Misty and Jekson shared their journey through public speaking engagements, interviews, and even authoring a book together, captivating audiences with their raw honesty and the depth of their commitment. Amidst the whirlwind of their newfound success, Misty and Jekson never lost sight of their own relationship. They continued to nurture their love, investing time and effort into their marriage. They embarked on romantic getaways, shared quiet moments of reflection, and celebrated the milestones they had achieved together. As the years passed, Misty and Jekson's foundation became an institution of hope and healing, touching the lives of countless couples. They received accolades and recognition for their significant contributions to the field of relationship counseling and their unwavering commitment to making a positive impact. Yet amidst the accolades and achievements, their most treasured accomplishment remained their own love story. They had defied the odds, overcoming betrayal and rebuilding their relationship with love, forgiveness, and relentless determination. Misty and Jekson's love story was not just about their personal journey, It became a catalyst for change in the lives of others. They had transformed their pain into a force for good, empowering couples to confront their own struggles, heal their wounds, and rediscover the strength of their love. As they stood together on a stage, receiving an award recognizing their contributions, Misty looked at Jekson with gratitude shining in her eyes. "We did it, Jekson. We turned our pain into purpose and helped so many others along the way." Jekson squeezed Misty's hand, his voice filled with pride. "Yes, Misty. Our love story continues to inspire and guide others. I am forever grateful for the journey we have taken together." And in that moment, surrounded by their loved ones and supporters, Misty and Jekson realized that their love story was not just a tale of redemption, but a testament to the enduring power of love and the transformative impact it could have on the world. The impact of Misty and Jekson's foundation continued to grow, but they knew there was still work to be done. Inspired by their own journey, they expanded their focus to include educational programs for young couples, emphasizing the importance of healthy communication, trust, and mutual respect from the beginning. They collaborated with schools and community organizations to develop workshops and seminars that empowered couples with the tools and knowledge necessary to navigate the complexities of relationships. Their efforts aimed to prevent the pain of betrayal and foster strong, resilient bonds from the start. Misty and Jekson's dedication to their cause earned them the admiration and support of influential figures in the field of relationship psychology. They received invitations to speak at prestigious conferences, where they shared their insights and experiences, inspiring professionals and researchers to approach the study of relationships with a deeper understanding of human vulnerabilities and the power of healing. Their work garnered attention from international organizations, leading to partnerships that allowed them to expand their reach beyond national borders. They collaborated with experts from different cultures and backgrounds, pooling their collective knowledge to address the universal challenges faced by couples worldwide. Amidst their professional successes, Misty and Jekson remained committed to nurturing their own relationship. They recognized the importance of continued growth and self-reflection. They attended couples retreats, sought therapy when needed, and actively practiced the principles they preached. Their love became a source of inspiration, not only for the couples they helped but also for their own children. Jekson and Misty strived to be role models, teaching their children the importance of trust, forgiveness, and open communication. They aimed to break the cycle of betrayal and create a legacy of love and resilience. As the years passed, Misty and Jekson's foundation became synonymous with hope and transformation. Their journey from betrayal to redemption captured the hearts of millions, resonating with those who had experienced their own relationship struggles. In recognition of their extraordinary contributions, Misty and Jekson were awarded the prestigious Global Humanitarian Award. Standing on stage, their hands tightly clasped, they accepted the honor with humility and gratitude. They dedicated the award to all the couples they had helped and thanked their loved ones for their unwavering support. In their acceptance speech, Misty shared, "Our love story has taught us that even in the darkest moments there is light. It is in the act of healing and helping others that we find true purpose and fulfillment." Jekson added, "We are proof that love can triumph over betrayal. Our journey has shown us that the power to rebuild lies within us all, waiting to be awakened by the strength of forgiveness and the courage to forge a new path." And as the audience rose to their feet, applauding the couple who had transformed pain into purpose, Misty and Jekson shared a silent moment, knowing that their love story had transcended the boundaries of their own lives, touching hearts and inspiring change on a global scale. Years had passed since Misty and Jekson first embarked on their journey of healing and redemption. The impact of their foundation continued to reverberate, reaching new heights and touching the lives of countless individuals and couples. The love story of Misty and Jekson had become a legend, a tale of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of love. Their foundation had grown into a worldwide organization, offering support, resources, and hope to those navigating the complexities of relationships. As they reflected on their remarkable journey, Misty and Jekson knew that their work was far from over. They remained committed to fostering healthy relationships and ensuring that their message reached every corner of the globe. With a renewed sense of purpose, they set out on a global tour, speaking at conferences, hosting workshops, and engaging with communities. They shared their story, imparting lessons of forgiveness, trust, and the importance of open communication. Their tireless efforts garnered the attention of international media, leading to the publication of their memoir. The book became an instant bestseller, captivating readers with its raw honesty and heartfelt storytelling. Misty and Jekson's love story continued to inspire and touch the hearts of people from all walks of life. Their foundation flourished, supported by a dedicated team of professionals and volunteers who shared their passion for healing and restoring relationships. Amidst their global endeavors, Misty and Jekson remained grounded in their own love and commitment to one another. They made a conscious effort to create a balance between their professional responsibilities and nurturing their marriage, recognizing that their own relationship was the foundation upon which their work was built. Together, they faced the challenges that life presented with unwavering resolve, supporting each other through every triumph and setback. They celebrated their anniversary by renewing their vows, surrounded by friends, family, and those whose lives they had touched. As they stood hand in hand, gazing into each other's eyes, Misty whispered, "We have come so far, my love. Our journey has been marked by hardship and triumph, but through it all, our love has remained steadfast." Jekson smiled, his voice filled with gratitude. "Indeed, Misty, our love has become a beacon of hope for others, but it is the love we share that sustains us. I am eternally grateful for your forgiveness and the chance to rebuild what was broken." Their love story had come full circle, evolving from pain and betrayal to a source of healing and inspiration for others. Misty and Jekson embraced the next chapter of their lives with renewed determination and an unwavering commitment to making a difference. And as they ventured into the future, hand in hand, Misty and Jekson knew that their love story would forever serve as a reminder that no obstacle is insurmountable when faced with love, forgiveness, and the belief in the power of redemption.